are done cutting.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Two very boring minutes later. 3 days later.
Okay, so finished. Now, all it was disassembling the wood and painting. So, I disassembled this pole into I believe 17 pieces, and this is going to be the backboard. Is going to be the first shelf of soil, and then the second shelf is going to be right above it. And those pieces are going to hold this chicken wire. That chicken wire is going to actually be on top of here, on top of the little wood pieces. Okay, we got the paint. We painted it all. Those don't need paint because those are going to be the soil. I actually went back to Home Depot and I got a new pole just because I didn't want to paint it, because it's going to be the closest to the soil. It's going to be holding the soil and cancer reproductive harm. You don't want to have any bad soil. You don't want to have any bad chicken wire is just metal. You don't want it to rust. You want to really take care of this stuff, and you don't want to be painting these. And that's why when you come over here, I got all of those. I painted both sides. If I had just painted one side, it would have been fine. I would have not put that side upside down, so, like that, so it wouldn't have touched the soil. But I painted both sides, and I was like, fuck. I painted all of them when I realized it, and I made a second mistake. Yeah, I painted both sides of this board. That's gonna be close to the soil too. So, what the heck, right? It is 5:31, and I've been out here since I think 10 a.m. But this is how I like to live my life, and just be physical, be out there. If you ever want to do something like that, just find a passion somewhere. If you don't have any passion, start somewhere. Start with something you think you like, something that interests you. Anything. If not, just find something. You know, you're not gonna get it the first try. I wasn't into rollerblading. I tried it anyways, but then I realized while doing that I like skating, different things like that. So if this isn't your gig and you don't know what else, just try it. You might like it. Gardening and building and stuff. I also checked the weather and I made sure that it wasn't going to be raining the rest of the week. And it's very important to know that, because if you were to hide it, all this stuff to dry from the paint, if you were to hide it in like the shed, the air current wouldn't be there. Yeah, no debris would fly on it or sawdust or anything. That's good, but then there won't be any current, and unless your shed has holes in it, but you get the idea. This tarp that I have put here to cover the sun from my plants during the hot summer, so they don't burn and my soil doesn't pan dry, because I've had that happen to me twice. I had to redo the whole bed. Now this tarp is serving a second purpose in overnight covering it from any debris or birds or anything. As you can see, their bird feeder is right here, and by my fence you can tell they leave my tarp and my plants alone. So if everything's under there, no sawdust once I broom it out and the wind takes care of it. Maybe a little bit of sawdust, but they're mostly dry already. Anything you paint, you want to let dry for 24 hours anyways, just to be safe. But nobody ever really does that, and I'm only doing it because it's so late in the day, and I don't feel like moving on to day 2 today. With that being said, day one is complete.